Good film, and that was indeed Diane Baker playing Andrew McCarthy's mother, Mrs. Jones. Diane best known for films such as Alfred Hitchcock's Marnie and also Mirage opposite Gregory Peck. Diane's very first film was actually The Diary of Anne Frank back in 1959, playing Anne Frank's sister Margot, movie directed, of course, by George Stevens. And back with me now to talk about the Joy Luck Club is Peter Feng. Compared to the book, how did this movie rate, do you think?
Well, I love the movie and I love the book. I think that the book and the movie both show the diversity in Chinese American women's experiences, because there are 8 different women and they're all different, and so you don't have the sense that it's about the unitary Chinese American experience. It's about that variety. Speaking for myself as a Chinese American man, I find all the stories about the romantic foibles and challenges facing these women to be ones that I recognize. But one of the consequences of this is that we see a whole series of relationships with Chinese men that fail, and the daughters that are involved with white American men are managed to make their relationships work. And all told, that's a little troubling. I think everyone recognized that this was an issue in the book because they changed one of the characters, one of the husbands in the book, who was clearly described as being a Jewish American, was changed so that at least one of the young women would be involved with a Chinese American man. Unfortunately, it's with one of the marriages that falls apart. So all the marriages with white men are repaired, and most of the marriages with Chinese men fall apart, unfortunately. And this is not to say that Chinese American women should be involved with Chinese American men or shouldn't be involved with white men. Of course, that's not the case. But when the film consistently shows these relationships failing, even in the flashbacks, serves to perpetuate a certain kind of stereotype about the way Chinese culture regards Chinese women, as opposed to American culture, which of course celebrates women. And I think all women would say, well, American culture has some ways to go too. But in the context of this film, it makes it look like Chinese culture is very sexist, American culture is very liberating.
Most interesting. Indeed. Let's move on. Up next in our Asian Images Film Festival, another moving drama, this one based on a true, really harrowing story about an American journalist and his attempts to rescue his translator from a deadly situation in Cambodia.